honor to God and give honor to Chef this morning, amen.
Amen.
Minister Kelsey.
Amen.
Sister Sharon.
Yeah.
Our officers, amen.
Amen.
Try to do protocol at least once a month, amen.
Amen.
Let us pray. Father God, may the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be nothing but acceptable in thy sight. Oh Lord, you alone are my strength and my redeemer. Our glad heart said,
Amen.
I want to also, I failed to lift up Sister Elsie Singletary. She's a friend of TSA, amen.
Amen.
She's having a procedure, I was told. So we want to, I've been praying for her. You let her know that, Sister Amen, as well as
I will.
Sister Diane. I saw her when we went to St. James the other day. She looked so good.
Amen.
We prayed for her for quite a while, amen. It's nice to see your prayers come to fruition. Because God is a good God.
Yeah.
All right, there's a word this morning. We're continuing our journey to the cross of this Lenten season. And we're going to the Gospel of John, chapter 5, verse 9 verses. I'm going to ask that you stand. Let's reverence God's word. Amen. Christ is going to speak in this passage. I just want to be formal about it. Is that all right?
Amen.
The Gospel of John, chapter 5, verses 1 through 9. I read, you read. Amen?
Amen.
After this, there was a feast of the Jews, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem.
Now there is in Jerusalem by the sheep gate a pool, which is called in Hebrew Bethsaida, having 5 porches, and these
These lay a great multitude of sick people, blind, lame, paralyzed, waiting for the moving of the water. Now a certain man was there who had an infirmity 38 years.
when Jesus saw him lying there and knew that he already had been in that condition a long time, he said to him, "Do you want to be made well?"
The sick man answered him, Sir, I have no man to put me into the pool when the water is stirred up. But while I'm coming, another steps down before me.
Jesus said to him, "Rise, take up your bed and walk."
And immediately the man was made well, took up his bed and walked. And that day was the Sabbath. Amen. Speak in the presence of the Lord. This lame man, lay there in his set place for 38 years. That's a long time.
Long time. Amen.
Now, next month I'll be married 30 years.
Amen.
And this month after that I'll be 52 years. But other than that, I've never done anything that long, 38 years. Amen. But read. Amen, somebody. That's
Amen.
a long time. It's a long time to wait. It's a long time to watch. It's a long time to hope. Amen.
Amen.
Eventually, I would imagine that the waiting becomes a state of mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it leaves the realm of hope and dwindles down to just a wish. Waiting became this man's way of life. How many of us are spending our lifetimes just waiting?
Yes.
Waiting for someone or something to happen that moves us forward instead of working from the space where we're in. Let us dig a little deeper into this man's situation. Amen?
Amen.
Y'all have church with me this morning?
Amen.
Amen.
The sheep market was just inside the sheep gate in the Jerusalem wall. This was the gate where the lambs were brought to be offered as sacrifices by those on the way to the temple for worship. Now, see, we blessed. Y'all didn't have to stop nowhere and buy any sheep or goats or doves or anything on your way to church this morning. Amen, somebody.
Amen.
But they weren't as fortunate. They had to come with some sacrificial offering. Amen.
And see, the people traveling to Jerusalem from other cities at Passover time could not bring their own sacrificial animals. The journey was too long. It would have been too hard on the animal. And so it was customary for them to buy the lamb or the sheep when they got there. Amen?
Right.
There was a lot of people filling up these 5 porches, waiting for their chance to enter into those healing waters. That doesn't say if this happens all the time, every day, or if it's, you know, just at Passover. But as you can imagine, there's a magic pool.
Yes.
And every time you go in there, if you went in blind, you came out sick. If you went in lame, you came out well. Amen. If you went in in your wrong mind, you came out in your right mind. And so as you can imagine, a lot of people were waiting for that water to move. They were lying on the porches by the sheep gate. Their condition speaks of physical blindness and paralysis, but their conditions now could also be symbolic of lost souls, blinded by the enemy and crippled by their sin. These sick folk were waiting for the moving of that water.
Yeah.
This moving of the water was from heaven now.
Yes.
This is not an earthly thing. And there was no healing properties in the water until that certain time when it rippled. And so the porches were filled with the blind who could not see, the lame who could not walk, the withered who were deformed and paralyzed. These were also just those who were poor and impoverished. I don't know how they were healed, but they were there too.
Yeah.
I can imagine this man watching the magic pool of water like folk today watch television.
Amen. Amen.
Watching with daydreaming and saying mentally, if only.
Yeah. Yes.
See, people believe that this pool of water had healing properties. There was a belief that every now and then, an angel would come down from heaven and stir up that water. And that's where the ripples would come from. And it was at that point of the rippling that the first one in the pool would miraculously be healed from whatever ailment they had. So you can imagine this man is laying on his mat, right?
Yeah.
And they're waiting on the ripples. They're ready. Amen, somebody.
Amen.
And they take out. They left the man. They're not thinking about the other man. They're thinking about themselves. Amen. Don't we do that?
Yeah.
But meanwhile, for his 38 years, this man convinced himself that all he needed to do to have a life, to be made well, to live fully, was to make it into that water.
Yes.
Because you see, he believed it wasn't his fault that he couldn't get to that pool. He convinced himself that he was incapable of reaching that water on his own power.
Yeah.
And so his mentality is, if only. If only.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, we have that attitude, I say, like we're watching TV. If only I was a housewife, a real housewife. If only I was a have and not a have-not. If only I could jump that high and run that
Come
fast.
on
If
now.
only I could win an Oscar and make
Yeah.
a platinum record. If only I,
Yeah.
if only.
Yeah.
The man says in verse 7, I have no man to put me into the pool when the water is stirred up.
Yeah.
If only somebody would help me. And so he decided to stay in that set place because nobody would pick him up and carry him to that pool. Y'all got to know that sometimes you got to do stuff on your own. Everybody not going to come around and help
For
you pick
real.
you up. Amen.
Amen.
He was placing all that he had, all his hopes, all his desires, his dreams, happiness in the power of a man. Because he thinks that he would only be healed
Yeah.
if only. Many people today think that same way. Many people today are in that same way, lame, impotent, stagnant, and stuck, incapable of advancement. If only I had a better job. If only he or she would marry me. If only I had more money. If only they would listen to me. If only they would give me a chance. If only I looked different. If only he or she would change. If only I could lose this weight. If only I was taller, smaller, lighter, darker, stronger. If only he or she would do this or that, I would be happy.
Yeah.
I would be whole.
Yeah.
The problem with this if only mentality is that there will always be a pool
Yeah.
that you can't reach. There will always be a reason to blame somebody else for your inability to reach a goal.
Amen.
And in the meantime, your happiness, your peace, your joy are all on pause.
Yeah.
Your life or your ability to live has been put on hold. The pause button has been pushed, and so you'll stay in your set place, imprisoned by your circumstance and situation. This man's imprisonment is so great that when Jesus asked him, do you want to be made well? He didn't even say yes. But rather he doled out a bunch of excuses.
Yes.
I have nobody to put me in that world. People keep running up ahead of me.
Yeah.
I don't have any money. I don't have any friends. My family ignores me. I'm in a dead-end job. My children don't behave. I just don't have time. Somebody say excuses.
Excuses.
Excuses. Our circumstances affect us. See, they help build us, mold us, and shape us. Now, that's true enough, but we are more than our circumstance. Amen, somebody.
Amen.
And see, here's the thing. Your best life will not be found outside of your situation and your circumstance, but because of it. Amen?
Amen.
You got to go through some things.
Yes.
And you know, Jesus didn't wait for him to reach the pool. Nor did Jesus pick him up and take him to the pool. Jesus met that man right there on that mat where he was. In the midst of his circumstance. Amen?
Amen.
Jesus came to that man on that bed at the very place where he was. The same bed that the man was hoping and trying to escape. This place where his situation was, where his affliction was. See, Jesus will meet you in that crack house. Jesus will meet you in that unemployment line. Jesus will meet you in that jail cell. He'll meet you at that foreclosure hearing. It's when we stay locked up in our situation and circumstance, refusing to acknowledge what can be done from within it, that we fail to recognize the way of escape that God has provided.
Amen.
See, Jesus will meet you.
Time of trouble. Yes,
Amen.
Lord. Yes, Lord.
Because you're so focused on the magic, you don't see the miracle.
Yes.
Jesus told him to take up his bed and walk. And he did. Understand, this man didn't leave his bed or circumstance behind. He took it with him. But see, now, he had the bed. The bed no longer had him.
Amen.
He had the bed. Bed no longer had him. Jesus' primary focus is not to change our circumstance, but his focus is to change our hearts.
Amen.
And when we are changed, we begin to see that same situation, that same circumstance from an entirely new perspective. Things that used to bother you yesterday don't bother you today. And that comes with living long and just being mature in the spirit. Some things don't bother you like they used to.
Right.
Some things not important anymore. Amen.
Amen.
The closer you get to God, the more selfless you become. That's a good litmus test for how much growth you have. The less you think about your needs, your desires, and your wants, and you're thinking about others, you know you got some growth spurts. Amen.
Amen.
We carry our circumstances with us, but when we allow Jesus to change our hearts, our circumstances become more manageable and perhaps can be viewed from a new space that reveals a brand new way of escape. A lot of times when we're only looking at, let's take the testimony I gave earlier. Now, I was tired, y'all. I dropped Reese off at 6:30 in the morning up there at Santa Lucia School. And I was interviewing those ministerial candidates. I was hungry. I hadn't had a whole cup of coffee. I was irritable. Amen. I enjoyed it now. For anyone who catch this video. I enjoyed my time there. But I was truly ready to go home when it was over. But God led me to the hospital. I promise you 10 years ago I would have went home. I'd have done what I call a drive-by prayer. And did what I wanted to do. But the closer you get to God, the less selfish
Amen.
you become.
Yeah.
And you see these things from a different perspective. Jesus causes us to see and to act and to speak and to think it differently. He wants a peculiar people. He don't want cookie cutouts of everybody, amen. We're not
Amen.
supposed to look like the world.
Sure enough.
We're supposed to do strange things.
Yeah.
Sometimes we let the enticement of the magic in the pool
Mm-hmm.
take power over us. But when we have Christ in our hearts, when
Yeah.
we're living for God, amen,
Amen.
it loses that power.
Mm-hmm.
And we focus on where the true power comes from, amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
God is not magic, y'all. God is majestic.
Yeah.
Yes.
How long are you going to wait?
Mm.
How long are you going to wish? How long are you going to allow your infirmity to keep you stagnant, to stop you from moving forward? Amen. 38 years you've been waiting for him to stop beating on you, for her to stop berating you, for your children to stop disrespecting you. For 38 years you've been waiting for your boss to hand you a promotion, to give you an opportunity. For 38 years you've been waiting to stop hungering for your next high, to stop looking forward to that next drink. For 38 years you've been waiting for your mama to say I love you, for your daddy to say he's proud of you. For 38 years you've been waiting to wake up and like the person you see in the mirror. For 38 years you've been waiting for your Prince Charming, your tall, dark, and handsome to come riding on his white horse, not realizing that he could very well be that person delivering your mail, picking up your garbage and waiting on your table.
Free.
How long are you going to wait?
Mm.
For 38 years you've been focused on that magic.
Mm-hmm.
Pool, daydreaming, wishing,
Yeah.
hoping. When all you needed to do was to look up and reach up, amen, somebody,
Amen,
and grab the hand
amen.
of the man who is willing to meet you right there where you are, amen, somebody,
Amen.
to love you right there
Lord.
where you are, to accept you and embrace you right
Hallelujah.
there where you are.
Yeah.
So you're going to have situations and circumstances, y'all.
Yeah.
But you don't have to let those situations and circumstances have you.
You, yes.
You can have joy and be in the midst of grief.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
You can have peace
Yeah.
in the midst of chaos.
Yes.
With God, you can do all things. Amen, somebody.
Amen. Yes.
All
You
that.
don't become your circumstances.
Yeah.
Jesus is saying to you this morning, pick up your circumstances and walk.
Yeah.
Mm.
He said in Matthew 16:24, if anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself
Yeah.
and take up his cross and follow me.
Yeah.
The songwriter said it this way, must Jesus bear the cross alone
Yeah.
and all the world go free?
Yeah.
No, there's a cross for everyone,
Yeah.
and there's a cross for me.
Yeah.
God is saying, pick up your bed of affliction,
Yeah.
pick up your addiction, pick up your
Yeah.
bad relationship, your
Yeah.
toxic friendship, pick it up, pick up your low self-esteem, pick it up and walk, and as you
Yes.
rise up, the Lord God Almighty will rain down his peace, He will rain down his love and his
Rain.
joy in the very midst of that situation and circumstance.
Yeah.
Pick it up, somebody say pick it up.
Pick it up.
And walk. To God
Walk.
be all the glory. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, Lord.